We got to talk Bedlam. Not as exciting as in years past, but Oklahoma State still has like some wild shot to get to the Big 12 title. They are 7.5-point underdogs at Oklahoma. Oklahoma still fighting for bowl eligibility. 5-5. This game and then at Texas Tech, coming off a really bad loss against West Virginia, although it was a bit fluky. I would assume, Gundy's been great as a dog, and this is a real dog number. Spencer Sanders is going to play. How healthy is he? I would assume Oklahoma can the Oklahoma State is so flawed in so many ways. They have so many lucky wins. Man, I would lean Oklahoma here. Probably can lean on their ground game. I would assume against Oklahoma State's rush defense, which has not been good. But not sure I'm going to get involved. You have a strong take here?
Well, yeah, the number's too high. Like, this is the number of what it should be if Spencer Sanders wasn't playing. But Spencer Sanders came out and said, I'm playing in this game. And then when they asked Mike Gundy about it, Mike Gundy said he's in charge of whether or not he's playing, which makes total sense what happened in Iowa State, right? It wasn't Gundy holding him back. It's like, I guess Spencer Sanders is giving himself the green light and the red light, which is quite interesting. So, he came into Iowa State. He threw 9 of 13. He staved off the Cyclones' attempt to get an upset in that game. And now Spencer Sanders is easily or early in the week, I'm playing in this game. So whatever they did, as far as shooting up his shoulder and getting him comfortable, they're going to do that again this week. And, although the Havoc numbers don't say it, these two teams are some of the best defenses in tackles for loss. So their overall Havoc numbers don't show up, but both these teams do get into the backfield quite a difference from a defensive side. And there's just a massive difference in run blocking here. OU is 14th. Oklahoma State is 113th. So definitely something there for the Sooners where they're not going to allow Oklahoma State to play in the backfield. And the question becomes then, can Dillon Gabriel have a clean game? He owns half of Oklahoma's fumbles this season. He's had 4 turnover-worthy plays on the season. That's it. That sounds great. If you would have Dillon Gabriel and say only 4 turnover-worthy plays coming into their 11th game, you would have thought that's great. But 3 of them have happened in the last 2 weeks. So don't know, what's spiraling out of control with his throwing or whatever, but big money came in, moved this from Oklahoma 6.5 up to 7.5. In my opinion, it should be like 5. This is like a number that should be there if Spencer Sanders isn't playing, but he is playing. So now I'm kind of in limbo land where I want to play the Cowboys. I see everything you see. Defense is, injuries, defense, inefficiency, a little bit of a smokescreen all season. But if Spencer Sanders is playing, they have a shot to win this game. Just think the number's too high. So now I've got to sit around and kind of wrestle with it for the next 48 hours.
I'll tell you, I would not be betting Oklahoma State here.
At 7.5?
No chance.
What number do you need?
I also don't know how healthy. I need 14.5. You guys will just bet this is what happens with Oklahoma State. They either get destroyed, like by Kansas State, or they win the most flukiest game of all time. This win total, they should have about 3 wins on the year. Losing this win total is going to be miserable. They're going to go over on the last game against West Virginia. One time, Neil Brown, one time for the justice of that ticket. Guess I could hedge off. But probably be an expensive hedge. But yeah, I think Oklahoma rolls, but I think everyone is going to roll Oklahoma State every week.